Well, good morning, everyone. This is, Merry Christmas greeting to everyone. I haven't been able to do much of these in 2017, and I wanted to bring us in. Well, this has been a heck of a year, hasn't it? Crazy. So many things going on. I want to say Merry Christmas to all my family. I haven't seen you guys in so long, and it feels really nice to be a little bit more sentient in 2017 because I haven't really felt it. So we're coming up to 2018. I want to leave a message to the people who used to watch Trace Elements with me, and I thank you geez, it's been almost 10 years since I've been doing these. I think what I'll do from now on is live broadcasts here and YouTube. This is the wave of the future, so let's jump in. My message. So this beautiful world, still beautiful, majestic mountains, beautiful, pristine rivers, huge desert skies with all the planets and the stars, the fresh air that we can still breathe, all this flora and fauna. It is unique here, and the balance is elegant. It keeps us sustaining life. But we're living in an age of extremes, and the extremities that are being created are both a reflection of an old consciousness that can no longer survive, and the earth herself wanting to transform. And because everything is moving towards these extremes, many of the current systems, from political, medical, educational, all the industries of enslavement and control, are being pulled apart in some ways, or at least being laid bare, so we have to look at them. Now, some of this is a reflection of the human being's choices and the personal levels of awareness that they are in now. I believe that we are more than material beings, more than matter and bodies and particles. There's an element of us that connects us to the field of intelligence, that it connects us, it unifies us, and it is trying to bring us all together. Everyone, everything. And this way. We are seeing, and this is why we are seeing so many images of Shiva being repeated in our views right now. This is CERN. This is the new science. This is all the revelations we're getting this year. Now, Shiva is not just the scary being that we've seen. He reconciles that which cannot be reconciled. This is CERN's awkward way, and I have to say that our science is pretty darn awkward. But this is what they're trying to do to us, show us anyway. But the problem is the emotions that we're having are putting us in survival mode. Hatred, prejudice, anger, fear, competition. All of this are pains from separation. All are things that seduce us into believing we are separate from this field. We are not. Energy and consciousness cannot be separated. We are more than physical beings. We have a field of energy that we have access to, that they cannot divide us from. The earth has its own magnetic fields, many of them, not just one. This is the field of information that we draw off, that we live with, in harmony or out of harmony. And we now know that when you begin to raise your energy, open your heart, that you produce a bigger electromagnetic field. This is not fantasy, this is truth. We know that you have that energy. You can cause the field around your body to expand. That frequency, that energy carries information. And you can direct that energy. That energy exists beyond senses. It allows us to affect matter and all things that are part of the downward causation of it. Materialism. That's how we look at things right now. In order for us to make a positive effect on this world that we have come from, and we must come from a place of love, or there will be nothing but more disorder. And this unified field that quantum physics has struggled to measure, to quantify, because again, material, to me, it is a loving intelligence, or intelligent love. It exists beyond the senses. We have access to it. It's when we are beyond ourselves, beyond awareness. We become a consciousness, a thought itself. We go to a room that exists beyond the senses. So what I need from you now is to open your heart, to raise your energy. As you know, if you do it properly, it will produce coherence, a coherent electromagnetic signature, which will begin to entrain everyone. Just like birds or fish, when they all turn in the same direction and begin swimming together, flying together. There's no leader. It just happens. As you know, there's been enough studies to show that when people gather in peace, in harmony, that it begins to change things. A peace gathering reduces crime and violence and strife and struggle and war. Even it increases economic growth. It can. The other thing that's going on right now is we are in a very, very magnetically charged atmosphere on this earth. The sun is going through major changes right now, and we'll talk about this more. Now that I found this so easy, I can't wait to try different things. I think it's up to us then to change our energy and begin to have a greater level of awareness. It will unify communities that are now separate, believing that they are matter. That if people do it enough times, we will be able to see changes. There will be wonderful events start to happen around us. So please join me in 2018 for guided meditations on new YouTube, Facebook, maybe a website, I'm not sure. I may just do this here. Until then, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. And I know together we can change what's going on here. It doesn't have to be like this. We know it doesn't. And this is so fun. Thanks for hanging out. And I realize it's going to take a little while for me to figure out what the heck I'm doing. But thank you for coming. And have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. I hope you're having fun with your family and enjoying everything that's in this new change. But for now, Merry Christmas.